I want to thank everybody for being here. This episode is to explain on what it's like to have someone lagging your game out, lagging your server, messing with your controller, messing with your gameplay. It's also a continuation of the video I just did. I want to explain this in more detail and so that it's easy for anybody with all skills and everything to understand what it is exactly what's going on. So this is the video where I witnessed someone lagging me out. This is a continuation. If you want to watch that video, that would be great. This is going to show the footage a lot better because there were some things I didn't point out that I meant to. I'm going to do it in this one, so I apologize for not getting it right the first time, but nobody's perfect. There was also a part in my video where I died, but I didn't show it because, well, it goes without saying. But the haters and the scammers involved, they need to see that. Okay, let me show it. Let me explain. And I'm going to show both views at the same time. I said that in my last video, this one that you're looking at, that I was going to do that. But for whatever reason, I overlooked it. Again, it happens. You know, nobody's perfect. Making videos is tough. For those that don't think it is, try it. So without further ado, let me explain what is going on. So let me explain on my end, step by step of what's going on. When you take a chem or a quantum, the controller I have, it has different variation of vibrations. So it wasn't vibrating when I took a quantum. So one of two things are happening. Either my battery's getting ready to die and it's trying to save battery. That's not what happened. Or the game is malfunctioning. And in this case, because somebody lagging. I'm having lag issues. Typically, the one that's not is the one involved doing the lag. Now, if you watch the other video, you might see the comments that say that this person had no involvement in it. Well, they're all part of the same scamming group. Their defense is that they're not on the list. Well, that's because they have an account. They all have a bunch of accounts. So the accounts that they use to scam, they're not going to show anybody. And if that account gets on the list, they're never going to claim it. See? So then they have their mod accounts, and this is the accounts that they use to fight. Because in case something happens, they get bad and they got another backup account. That's how this works. Because scammers are scammers and you can't believe them. So as I said, you're going to see me take a quantum. That's not going to work. Okay, let's say you don't believe that. So be it. You're going to see me take a stealth boy like 3 times. Twice, really close. I don't go invisible. Now, when you see the other person's view, I will be invisible. See, there he is. He's a level 1. That tells me that the game is not catching up. There's my stealth boy. Nothing vibrated. I took another one. Nothing vibrated. Let me stop that. Now, he just ran by me and hit me. The screen should say Burrow is attacking DJ Jackal65. It's not, because the game is lagging. It's giving me wrong information for a reason. Okay? So now that he hit me once, when I hit him, he should turn red. As you can see, oh, you can see my mouse. Well, bless your heart. As you can see, they said I was in the game for a while and that I was fighting. If you see this little blue line under everybody, see? See, this is me. This is Hefty. We haven't bonded yet. Tokler hasn't bonded. This new player hasn't bonded. So, like I said, I just entered the game and things aren't going right. But the scammers are going to tell you different because they don't want you to know the truth. So we're going to point out the truth all along the way. Now, there he is in power armor. And in the other video, it says that they don't use power armor. But you might see the comment where they argue and say, well, the person that made the comment isn't in this fight. That's not the point. The point is, this group of scammers say that they don't use power armor, that there's no need for it because there's no legacies, and that if you need power armor, you're weak. All this BS stuff. That's what they say. And as a group, that's how they speak. On their pages, they say there's no point in doing power armor. But you see that they're a scammer. They're lying. They are in power armor, and they don't want me to point that out. So I'm going to point it out. As you can see also over here, I took 2 stealth boys. And I'm visible on my end. That tells me the game is lagging because it's not catching up to what my controller just told it to do. That is a lag. So someone is doing something to the server. And since this guy's not affected by it, he's in on it. That's just how it works. So here I am hitting him. See? Creatures are dying. He should have turned red. He's not. Because my game is behind his game. It doesn't see what's going on. Okay. Now he knows the game's lagging, so he can just chill out. As you can see, he's using a shotgun. I don't even believe it's a cold shoulder. It's a shotgun. I have never died to a shotgun. You know, well, let's be real anal about this part. As a PvP player, knowing what I know, I've never died to a shotgun. They don't do enough damage. So I'm hitting them. But see, now my game says I'm not in a fight. I'm thinking I'm not in a fight either. I'm actually believing it. See? And I mentioned that in my video that when I was trying to engage in a fight with him, he was in front of me. But when he was actually fighting me, he's not in front of me. And they're going to try to twist that and change it and say something different. But what I said was true. When I was trying to fight him, and you guys just saw he was in front of me. He was in power armor. It does say burrow. It still says right here, you know, that we're not bonded. The fight hasn't begun. But I know something's wrong. I've played enough video games. Now there I am again. Can I rewind that? Now there I am again, taking another stealth boy. You can check the count. I'm taking stealth boys. It's not taking effect. I don't have the visual effect telling me that it's working, and my controller is not vibrating. That is a key role. But they're going to say otherwise. Maybe I don't have my wireless controller plugged in. I don't know, right? Oh, that was real quick. Let me rewind that. Yeah, well, we're going to have to deal with that. So that happened quick. I heard the pulse grenade. That's the other thing, too, that they complain. And you can check my channel out. Check the comments. Multiple people. People that are part of this group. People that aren't part of the group. They all say the same thing. That using pulse grenades is lame. It means you're a horrible player. You can't fight. You got a horrible build. That's what they say. Because I've used the pulse grenade. That's what they tell me. And I've seen it in other comments that doesn't necessarily involve me in it. He's using a pulse grenade. From my experience, he's throwing that. He's not going to waste a pulse grenade. He's throwing it because on his end, he sees me red. So he thinks he's fighting me. He doesn't know how bad my lag is. Okay. So when I see this, I'm like, holy cow, I'm in a fight. And at the very point that this happens, I can't switch my weapons. I can't shoot my gun. Next thing I know, I'm on the ground. And look right there. See, and this is the part I didn't show in my video through my view. Because it was apparent it showed in his view that he killed me. I never denied it. but they're saying I denied it. That ought to tell you. In my own video, it shows him killing me, but they're saying I denied it. That tells you again that they're scamming. They're the ones lagging. As you can see here, I'm in stealth. The game finally caught up. Why? Because the server was notified by his game, hey, this player is dead, and then automatically forces the kill on me to catch it up. So whatever just happened didn't save. So maybe whatever ammo I used, whatever stealth boys I used, didn't get saved, so it didn't get used. So I still have those stealth boys that I used. I still have the ammo that I spent to fuel. Let's be more clear, right? Because I'm going to say ammo. They're like, oh, you were using fuel. Well, in this case, the fuel is the ammo. See, this is the type of people we're dealing with. Okay? So there I am. I died. So now let's watch this again. See, I should be red. There's his health bar. They said that he didn't have a health bar. You just saw he had a health bar. Now his level caught up. But see, on my end, I don't think I'm in a fight until I see the pulse grenade. On his end, he's already up in the air. When I said he wasn't in front of me, where did he go? They're like, well, you know, he used a jetpack and that's how he got in the air. Nope. You get it? No kidding. I know that. I have a jetpack. So that means that I hit a sore spot. Because they're trying to say anything. They're just throwing out words. They're just desperate. And if you caught real quick, when my game said I was dead, his didn't say I was dead. He's still shooting at me. There's a lag difference. See, on his end, there. See, on his end, he sees my health. I'm at 0. But they said my health never showed. But they sent me the video. It's right there. So you can see that here, my health is gone. That's my video. Okay. On his video, right there, my health is gone. Both videos match themselves. But they say it doesn't. You be the judge. See? These are some toxic mother scammers I've ever seen in my... I mean, what the... You know? What is it? And I gotta stop cussing. That's just horrible. Hopefully, you know, YouTube bleeped it out for me. So, that's just... Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me go in and explain it. I know you guys understood the other video. I didn't want to waste your time, but because of the scammers throwing a fit, it was apparent to me that I needed to be more thorough in my explanation on this. So I thank you guys so much. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. But make sure you follow the rules and the guidelines. And if you have an attack, try not to attack the person making the argument. Try to attack the argument so we could have a civil discussion about this. Because I promise you that you've gone through this and maybe you thought your controller wasn't working right. Maybe you thought it was your internet. Because that's what they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you it's your internet. That it's you. That you're the dumb mother... that can't, because you're just a little, and you know, son of a, this is going to take me forever to edit. I really apologize for my swearing. I don't. But anyways, hope this was helpful for you guys. Let me know. And as always, I will see you on the next one.